Hello, my dear students. Today I am going to discuss your first lesson, that is, our classroom. This is a poetry, and the name of the poet is Betsy Franco. My dear students, the poem is very interesting and also playful. The poet actually want to play with all those things by which children loves to play. All the things which we know as non-living things, but in the minds of the children, they do alive. In this poetry, the poet says the non-living things like heads, arms, hand, nails, spines, legs, feet, tails, face, lips, tongues, eyes, and other non-living things, they all have their own faces. They plays with the children loves to play with them. And this type of things we actually can see at our home or in our school. Okay, now let's start the lesson. The name of the lesson is Poetry is Our Classroom. In the beginning of the poetry, there is a box is given and it is written there, pick the living things. Now you have to know that which are the living things and which are the non-living things. Now, as it is given here, living things you have to take. First you have to know what are the living things. The living things are those things which are alive and which need food, water and air to stay alive. And the non-living things are, they don't need food, water and air to stay alive. Now it is easy for you to pick the living things from the box. Plant, monkey, table, blackboard, book, girl. Now you can find which need air, water and food to live and which are don't need air, water and food. Now I am going to recite the poetry. Our classroom. The chair has arms, the clock a face, the kites have long and twirly tails, the texts have heads, the books have spines, the toolbox has a set of nails. Our shoes have tongues, the marbles eyes, the wooden desk has legs and seat, the cups have lips, my watch has hands, the classroom rulers all have feet, heads, arms, head, nails, spines, legs, feet, tails, face, lips, tongues, eyes. What a surprise! Is our classroom alive? As you can see, the pictures are given in your book and it is given in sentences that our shoes have tongues. You find the picture of shoe here. You can see a tongue. You can see a face on the clock and the kite's tail. The chair has an arm. The cups have lips. The watch have hands. The table has feet. So these are given in your book. You check the pictures very clearly, then everything will be easy to you to understand. Okay? So you have to by heart this poetry and also you have to by heart the word meanings. These are given in your book. Truly, tack, spine, alive, toolbox. So you have to by heart all these. Now turn the page. Page number 4. It's given here. Understanding the text. Question number A. Tick the correct option. So a question is given here and the options are also given here. The chair has dash. The options are legs, arms, hands. The correct one you have to tick, and you can also write there on the blank portion. Similarly, another 3 questions are given there, 2, 3, 4. So you have to do all this. Now come to the B, question number B. Match the columns. As you have done this type of questions in your previous class. Match the column A, column B. You have to match column A with column B by drawing lines. Question number C. Answer these questions. See, you read the poetry perfectly, then you can do the question answers easily. Okay, students, this much for today. We will see you in the next class very soon. Thank you.